Ms. Ashford, you have brought Mr. Elbert here seeking a requirement that he sign a quitclaim deed to the house over to you. You also want $3,000 towards past mortgage payments, and we'll talk about that momentarily.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it is your contention that he spends too much time on his, and I quote, silly rap career. Can you tell me what's he doing and why you find it silly?
Well, to be honest with you, Your Honor, I thought that this would be something that if it didn't take off for him, that he would see, you know, that I would still need to be responsible and dedicate the finances accordingly. We would have arguments over money consistently throughout our relationship. That was one of the main problems.
Yeah, but I understand, however, even though he was aspiring to be a rapper, he also is a warehouse supervisor. Is that
Yes,
correct?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So with that job, Mr. Elbert, were you assisting in the household, or was that all going towards equipment and Cristal and whatever other rappers believe they need to have
I'm not a heavy drinker.
out the gate?
I'm not a heavy drinker. No,
Okay.
It was more like I make enough money. So whatever I took care of for is responsibility at home first. Whatever I have left
over would go
I
to
put
the
into
career.
my rap career.
Shout out to bro, man. Responsibilities first, then pursue your wildest dream, bro. As long as you take care of them bills, then after that, you can work on a campaign to be the president. I don't give a damn what you do, but take care of them responsibilities, bro. I respect that. And I don't like how she try and downplay him. Like, dog out here working. He out here working. He is out here working, bro. I respect that. I respect that. As a man, you got to take care of them responsibilities first. Respect it, bro. What's the mixtape? Send a mixtape, bro. We'll react to the mixtape.
Okay.
So it wasn't be that much, you know. So $50 to give me a song recorded. If I had it to spur, I went and recorded a song.
What distresses you most about Mr. Elbert? I mean, you painted a picture in your petition of a guy who was uncaring, he didn't show you enough attention, he's not being the right kind of father, that somebody's just kind of out there doing other things and not
Well,
doing things at home.
To
Tell
be
me why
honest-
you feel that way.
To be honest with you, Your Honor, he is a great guy. I love my husband. The bad side is that what we've come to be now, Your Honor.
Which is?
We argue all the time. We can't get along. No one listens to anyone. We don't hear each other out. He won't seek counseling. It's like all bad at this point. So the reason you saw what I was saying in the beginning as far as it being bad, because that's where we are now. But in the beginning, it was a little rough, but I thought it was workable.
Right.
And as time went on and years go by, you know, people change, we grow apart, and for now, this is where we are.
Give me an example of something that's going on in your house that will give me a picture of the distress
I can
that you're
give you
feeling.
an example from out the gate when we were working together. I got him the job, Your Honor, at a position where my friend was over the office where they pulled the applications, right? And he was qualified to work in a factory, so she pulled him and some friends of his in. Then when I needed to work, I had to go there. I humbled myself too. And we all were working at this facility. I had never done anything to my husband. I had never stepped out on him or anything. When people at the job that was of the opposite sex would come to me and talk to me at my site, if any male come by and say, hey, Joanna, or just small talk me, my husband would fly off the handle. And we were just dating even then. We would have these verbal outbursts at the job, which eventually got him fired.
Mr. Elbert, is that accurate?
That's accurate. It's very true. At the time, I was a young man into a relationship with this woman. So I really wasn't in tune into feelings or in tune to myself, what make me mad, what my woman would do in front of me for was talking to another male or whatever. If you laughing, joking at a job, you're supposed to be working. You know, too much 10, 15-minute conversation of you laughing and joking, it turned into me looking on the outside looking in. What are you talking about? That's so funny.
Had she ever given you any
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The issue there, bro, is the working situation, and I don't think that it's impossible. I don't think that it's impossible. My thing with that is, bro, if you work somewhere where it's a lot of people, or you work in a field where you network with, like me, bro, like how I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to not date, bro. If I got 500 million subscribers, 9 times out of 10, I might end up dating a goddamn subscriber, bro. It is what it is. So my thing with it is, like, I don't think that it's impossible to deal with a person in your work field, or doing whatever you do, however you work. But I believe, this is just me and my personal opinion, y'all have to be 1000% sure of whatever y'all doing. And all of that stems back to communication. Y'all got to be able to have that talk. Like, all right, cool. This is how I was spending. Listen, you got it. You got it. I wanted. What we going to do about it? One or two things. There's either one or two ways that it's going to go. Either we going to go public, and it's going to be lunch break. Come here. And we gonna be on that type of time, bro. It's gonna be like, all right, cool. I don't really want people all up in our business. We gonna keep it low key. We gonna keep everything low key, bro. But again, that would be up to y'all. Y'all gotta have that talk. Y'all gotta make that decision, and then from there, you move forward. And if it work, it work. If it don't, then it don't. But I think that I'll come back to having a conversation about that, bro, because stuff like that is going to happen. Bro. Whoever, we are human beings. You work with another person. Your girl is not going to work every day and just sitting at her desk with her head down, not moving around, not talking, not saying nothing. Like, it don't happen, bro. She might be in a meeting or something like that. Whatever. So again, we as human beings, bro, we work, we got jobs, we interact with people. You can come across people from the opposite sex. And my thing with it is, bro, I don't think that it's impossible, but what I will say is we can do public or private. That is the question.
Inkling, any indication that she was someone who would be unfaithful to you?
I just feel like if we had communication problems for us, we not understanding where we coming from, and then we at work, I see you talking to this guy, you accuse me of doing things for my rap thing or whatever I'm doing, it fuels fire to say, okay, well, you keep pointing and looking at what I'm doing, why you keep talking to these certain people at my job, or all up in your face?
Well, what was she woo-wooing at you about at the rap career? What was her complaint?
She, like, if I'm going to the clubs, doing performances, being out on stage, of course, opposite sex females there I may know, grew up with, or remember me from back when I used to do rap in high school. I run across a lot of people. It's never been like I'm trying to talk to them or share time with them. It's always been fan to rapper, artist, basics. Show you love. I got to be open and talk to the public. I have to be friendly. I have to be approachable. So I can't be a stuck-up guy, but I want you to buy my CD.
Not afraid to give my life to the public. So next time you see me, we can further discuss how my videos give you a visual. I know y'all really thinking how he making all that money if he ain't live off residuals. But right now the game is pitiful. Y'all don't know nothing about that kiss, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that kiss. What did he holler out? What he holler out? The last few years, shit got so real, it's kind of hard for the God to laugh through tears. I went through something with mama, real drama, something that came and went, real life karma. My pops think his son is deserting them, it's hurting them. Guess I gotta be the man and sit down and work with him. My little girl's sick, she the sequel to the thugs, and I told her the money is never equal to the love. Listen, I'm grown, y'all. It ain't never a problem with my family. It's only your phone call. They tend to take that and run with it. So every other month, I be on some new phone, new number shit, man. Stop playing with me, bro. I don't even know why I did that, man. Shout out to Kiss, man. A lot of Jada Kiss, bro. It's my dog.
Did you find it distressing that he was amenable and likable to his fans? Because you can't be a jerk and sell music.
Your Honor, no, actually, I love that about my husband, Charles. He has a sense of humor that we both bounced off of each other. That was actually the thing that held the jail together.
But I'm talking about, did you ever get angry with him because of the congenial nature he had with other women.
Right, because it comes to 2 a.m., it comes to 3 a.m., it comes to like long hours where only thing is, my grandmother used to say, is the wrong things going on, you know.
But he's a rapper. They don't start work at noon.
Right. And I'm grown. You know, as long as I'm respecting her, I'm not coming in.
He don't want me to keep those hours.
But you're not, you know,
What are you doing to keep those
if you were
hours?
working third shift at a factory, those are the hours you keep. Rappers work at night. That's what they do. If he started rapping at 7:30 a.m., he's alone. He's alone. Do you see what I'm telling you?
I went to work from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. Then after work, I deal with my kids, deal with the house, deal with her if she's there to deal with at this point.
But you didn't have any kids when
Yeah.
you got into this relationship.
What do you say? Yeah. Be proud, bro. Be proud, bro. That's one thing y'all gonna see a lot of in these videos. Be proud of yourself. You out there doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of your business. You working, you coming home, making sure they straight. Then you out there on the stage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My dog. It's my dog, bro. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem. Man, every mother, boom, boom, boom. That's how you hold it down. That's how you hold it down, bro. Proud of that. Be proud of that, bro. I know how it go. We do it day in and day out, so we used to it. We accustomed to it. We don't really hear it a whole lot, but god damn it, I'm proud of you, man. Proud of that, man. Take care of that respect. It ain't easy. You do it. You do it. Take care. Man. Proud of that, bro.
No, ma'am.
And she already had 4.
She already had a ready-made family.
Did he try to be a good dad? Did he take on that role?
He did. He did a great job. He actually...
That's a lot to ask of somebody, to take 4 kids from somebody. Whole lot to ask.
Right. And his mom asked him when we first started dating, like on the phone, I could hear through the receiver. She was like, what are you going to do with a young lady with 4 kids?
Right.
Because I'm older than him.
Right.
And so I asked him when he hung up, I said, what are you going to do? Because clearly, you know, we really didn't have a plan when we set out to start to date.
But he did the right thing.
He did the right thing.
I don't let no one control my life. My mom, dad, sister, friend, it's my decision.
Tell him, bro.
You're going to do it, you're going to do it right.
I'm going to do it, and I did it well.
And you
Tell him, bro.
Okay. You don't deny that.
My dog, man.
I'm going to tell you what I see, Ms. Ashford, and then I'm going to ask you a question. I see you got yourself a young, good-looking guy who was willing to walk into a relationship with a ready-made family of 4. And they were young then, too, which is a lot of work. He took a job in a warehouse and contributed to the household. He was still trying to pursue his dreams, but was holding it down at the house. What I'm going to ask you is, there was a time that you contend that you felt you were unappreciated and unloved by this man, which caused you to do some inappropriate things. Tell me what he wasn't doing and what you were feeling that made you so unhappy.
To be honest with you, Your Honor, I was still growing within myself in that moment as well. And it was mistakes. I'm not perfect. We were basically trying to assist family members with a major issue that happened. Someone almost lost their life. And we band together as a family to support. And in the midst of all of that, it was a lot of neglect. It was a lot of frustration he was dealing with because it was close to home for him. Other things started to snowball, and we weren't in tune to one another no more. Like, we were, like, basically out of tune. Like, we weren't spending time together. We wasn't doing
roommates. You were just...
We were just there.
Circling each other.
We was doing what we had to do for us. The family stand together for us.
He was playing the games nice on in, Your Honor. He wasn't
really seeing a confrontation with us. So I went to my section of the house.
Everybody went to their own corner.
She in her room. I'm down playing the game. I spend more time with the kids when I get off work. I really
wasn't engaging. Okay.
Really wasn't engaging.
And your
that ain't cool, man. And I get it. I understand family crisis and all of that. But the everyday, like the everyday of life, you know, waking up, going to work, coming home, eating dinner, chilling with the family, stuff like that, bro. Like it take a toll. It take a toll on a person, bro. And y'all, if you've never understood it or if you've never been in a situation, it's just like he said. You got a roommate, bro. Oh, hey, I'll let you later or something like that, bro. It's no affection enough. And I don't know. I don't have an answer for that because everybody grieve different. People go through, you know, things different. I'm going to stay out of that. I'm going to stay out of that. But what I am going to say is that, bro, again, in relationships, we got to maintain some type of a connection. Like, it got to be some type of a connection. Because, again, after a while, bro, you don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to be in that situation.
Response to that was,
Like,
you keep dancing around it.
I'm not trying to dance, Your Honor. I'm trying to answer the question the best way I can.
What did you do?
What I did was I stepped out on my husband. I did that.
You had an affair.
I did, yes, ma'am.
You had an affair.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Elbert, how did you find out about the affair that your wife had?
Well, of course, you know, you get suspicions of things. You know, you know when your woman's not acting accordingly.
Right.
You know, you can tell a change in a person.
Right.
I'm in tune with people, so if I'm around you enough, I know your routine, I know what you're about. So, you know, I got a text message, saw it, tried to work on it, but it didn't really work because I was hurt. Because once I saw that, it made me investigate her. So I did everything, but not only that, I helped with the situation. When I seen she was cheating or whatever she was doing, I started cheating. You know, instead of being leaving it with her being wrong, I added to her.
Added to it, got angry, and said, well, you gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do something too. To be honest with you, I didn't truthfully give it
a chance.
A shot. Like, once I saw what I saw, it was like, in my mind, I'm getting you back.
Basically.
You're asking him to quit claim his interest in the house to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And you also want $3,000 towards mortgage because he left a year and a half ago.
Yes.
And you have had to pay the entire mortgage for that time. Explain to me why you believe I should award you those things.
We both did wrong in this situation. Thank you. We both made mistakes. We both, you know, stepped out on each other. We got kids.
Yeah, you have one together.
Right.
Who is seven now?
7 years old.
Yeah.
Great kid. All of them. Love him to death. And so my thing is, why would you see a need and we're your family still and step away and just leave me hanging? Like, don't leave me hang out to dry. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't.
What kind of contributions economically was he making while he was there?
Both of us make almost the same amount of money, but he's a little more than me. So he makes, I would say, about $2,400 a month.
Okay, I got you. I want to talk about money for a minute. She wants you to pay $3,000 because she believes you've abandoned the household and left her hanging dry to pay all those bills.
I admit to the fact that I did leave her hanging.
Right.
But I didn't leave my kids hanging. And you see, if they needed anything,
you were right there.
Right there. If she want to go half on a program they want to do, I'm right there. Anything for is helping you out, as I'm not obligated to do that anymore.
I agree with him, bro. If she cheated, and this is where we are right now. We ain't rocking with each other. No, I'm not obligated to you anymore. Children forever, always, and more, and more, always and more, bro. But as far as we go, nah, bro. And then it was your fault. I can say if it was something like, all right, cool, I got tired of you keep putting my shit in the microwave instead of the oven. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know I don't like, the nuggets, and now you put that in the oven. I want that in the oven. You keep doing the microwave. Oh, fuck it, I can't do it. I can't do it. What Cat Williams say? Is that plum and red? I can't do it. Nah, bro, it ain't like it was, you get what I'm saying? Something small, something petty, something minor. You cheated on that man. You cheated on him. I mean, no, he did cheat back, but nevertheless, we gonna look past that. We gonna disregard that one. My dog said, "All right, cool. I'm out the door," and still, I mean, I agree with him, bro. I agree with him. But what I will say, okay, fine, cool. You know, knowing what you know, that you make more than her and finances and all of that other stuff, I'll pay you out until it's over. Not until it's over with. But if we got if the name on the name is the same, I give you about, 6 months. You can get 6 months. Cool. 6 months to get it together. I keep paying that while you do your thug dizzle. But other than that, bro, as far as getting out of there, I agree with him.
I really feel that way.
And I accumulated these bills together. He was still in the home on the couch for a long time, still living there. I would have to get into an argument with him on Thursdays when he would get paid, Your Honor, just to get some type of money out of him. He would start just penny pinching me, like as if he is unaware or oblivious to what the bills are.
I got you. Ms. Ashford, do you acknowledge, however, if there is a activity, a bill, food, something for the kids that he has been more than willing to contribute?
He thinks, Your Honor, that clothes and shoes for our 7-year-old son is providing when he lives with me. And so therefore he doesn't feel responsible. Like, for instance, the mortgage. I'm working trying to get a modification so I can afford the home because of the fact that he very well isn't even interested in anything that's going on with that aspect of the house.
Do you really?
I'm interested. I'm signing her the house to herself. She can have it. That's her bills and her situation.
So you are ready to quit claiming the house to her?
She can have the house.
She can have that.
It's
How much
for her
equity
and the
do you
kids.
have in the house?
I don't know. I didn't put money in the house. It's none of my concern anymore.
Okay.
The reason why we got a house is for us to build a future for our kids.
Right, right.
It was for us to pay for a house and leave it for them, so when they get older, it's no, I'm looking somewhere to stay.
Right.
I'm staying here. We got a 4 or 5 bedroom house, finished basement, nice house, nice area, U City. It was for the kids.
Okay.
It was all a future plan.
I got you.
Damn, big dog. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You want them to do it. But as far as leaving the crib to her and them, bro, you gotta respect that. And shit, but that's difficult for her to pay for it on her own. Damn, bro, this is unfortunate. Bro. This is unfortunate. I feel I've never advocated for cheating, bro. I can't. But this is tempting. I'll tell you, this is tempting, bro. Like, they need to just let the bygones be bygones, bro. Ultimately, ain't that what you want? Ain't that what we want? Ultimately? Have a decent life, live in a decent neighborhood, maybe drive a Subaru with the Lord doot rims and all of that, bro. It'd be cool. We chilling. Damn, bro.
And that plan got distorted. I'm not a part of that.
It got destroyed, and you're very hurt by it, and I don't blame you. I mean, you came in the right guy, and she just went off the reservation. Here's my question to you. Do you understand that if she does, in fact, lose the house, or, your kids will not have a home?
And that's why I'll sit and talk and discuss a different way of paying her.
If the two of you mediate an economic solution that is good for you, courts love that kind of thing. You go in and you ask, this is the agreement that we've come to with respect to visitation, with respect to obligations to the kids, with respect to extracurricular activities, all of that. You go to a mediator, you get it down on paper, and a judge will sign off on it, and you both will feel better about it because you're invested in that decision, as opposed to letting some judge who don't know you from Adam and don't know you from Eve tell you exactly what to do, okay? I'm going to order that you do see a divorce mediation expert.
Okay.
Because they do that outside of the court. Okay. I will order a quitclaim deed over to you that he will divest himself of any interest in there.
All of this, bro. All of this. Now we gotta go. And my thing with it is, bro, I get it. She cheated on you. You want a gun. You want a gun. Now we gotta go through the process. And again, I think, like the judge said, I think it'll be straight. Y'all should be able to mediate. It ain't nothing, no hard feelings. Amicable. Yeah, everything was, on the up and up. That shouldn't be a thing, but to me, bro, it's just like, damn, man. You talk about the finish line. You talk about I wouldn't say the finish line, but having different problems. Bro. Your problems a little bit different when you get what I'm saying? When you in their type of environment. When you're in that type of environment. So it's I don't like it. It kinda messed me up. Bro. But again, as a man, bro, you gotta respect that decision. And if it's a man or a woman, anybody who get cheated on, I can't tell you what to think, what to say, how to feel.
Okay? So, judgment in favor of Ms. Ashford on the quitclaim deed. I am not giving you $3,000 on top of whatever you chasing him for on child support. I'm expecting you two to get together, act like the two reasonable people that you are, and resolve that issue with your children. And don't push him away with your anger and agitation. Judgment in favor of Ms. Ashford on the house, in favor of Mr. Elbert on the $3,000. It is so ordered.
Thank you.
Thank you.